Hello, my friends. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am live on my YouTube channel. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and it's Thursday. That means it is time for our Tarot Topics weekly newsletter recap. If you're watching in replay, thank you so very much. There are people coming into the room live right now. I welcome all of you. Smile Soul 20 and Karen Winkle, I'm happy to see both of you here today. Thank you for being here and thank you for being members of this channel. So as you come in, please do say hello. Do you get the Tarot Topics weekly newsletter in your inbox every Wednesday? If not, the link to read this week's newsletter, and while you're there, you can subscribe. It's right there in the description. And while we're promoting stuff, I want to remind you that we have Global Tarot Circle tonight. That's a time when we get together for an hour, we do readings for each other, and we do some informal tarot study. That's at 7 o'clock tonight, Eastern Time. And Clumsy Clairvoyance, you have renewed your membership. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So nice to see all of you here. Kathy Fahey, I hope you're doing very well. Glad that you're here. All right. So what we do typically almost every Thursday, whenever I can at noon, is we talk about this week's newsletter and what it was about, and we do some readings based on that theme. So it's the Tarot Topics newsletter, and as that might sound, we do a different topic each week. Our topic this week is the right moment. You know, timing is everything. Whether you're trying to have a difficult conversation, whether you're launching a business, whether you're changing jobs, whatever it is, finding the right time really is important. And it takes a certain amount of like a combination of intuition and logic to figure out when the right time is. And then it takes courage to jump. And sometimes you have to start before you're ready. If you're trying to start something and do something, if you wait till you're ready, very often you'll never do it. So you just have to do it. Other times, like when you finally do something and you're like, wow, why didn't I do this 20 years ago? Why didn't I do this 10 years ago? Well, maybe you weren't ready. Like readiness really is a thing. So in the newsletter, we also talk about tarot timing and how hard it is. And maybe there's someone here who has a really great method for predicting timing with tarot. If you do, let us know what it is. Because I think timing is like the hardest thing if you do predictive readings, predicting time. And so we talk about that, and I share some of my techniques. And there's also a tarot, it's not really a tarot spread, it's some suggested questions if you want to do a reading and use divination to figure out how you'll know when the moment is right. So today, our questions are all about time. Is there something you want to do and you're wondering if it is the right moment? Is there something you've been wishing you would do and want to know how to like get it together to make it the right moment to lose weight, the right moment to start your business, the right moment to make a difference? So the topic is the right moment. How do you know when it's the right moment? What can you do to get ready for the right moment? Those are the questions we want to do. When will something happen? I know timing's hard, but I am willing to do timing questions today. So anything at all about time, those are the questions that I'm ready to do today. So don't go ahead and get your questions in. And again, I want to remind you that we have Global Tarot Circle tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bring your tarot deck. And we'll spend an hour together doing readings and doing some tarot study. Okay, Nalini, here we go. Is it the right time to move out on my own? And the answer is you're going to feel resistance, and there may be another person who will also give you resistance. Can you handle it financially? I think you probably could. I don't know if like today is the right moment to move, but it probably is time to start doing your budget, thinking about what you can afford, thinking about where you want to be, and finding the right space. So it's time to start thinking about it, and you may end up making that move within the next 3, 4, 5 months. So that's how it works. Jake, nice to see you. Is it time for me to move forward on the creative project I've been thinking of? Jake, it was time last week. Yes, 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 yes. By all means, it is time to do that. And I think you haven't done it yet because it has been sort of like you're already working on it, in that thinking about it, musing about it, you are kind of working on it because you're conceptualizing it. But it is time to start to formalize it. Yes, 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 100%. Okay. Let's see. Pamela's Insight. So nice to see you here today. When is the right moment to let Sir Randall, the new cat, and Nugget, the established cat, fully unsupervised together in the house? Nugget is massively traumatized and has been making big progress. So when we look at the relationship between the two cats, I think you asked your question just fine. It depends on their moods. There are times they really get on each other's nerves, and I think there are other times that they can do really well. Is it time now to let them together unsupervised? No, it is not. And I think it's going to be at least another 2 months. I think you can sort of put them together for longer and longer and supervise them. But it may be 2, 3, 4, 5 months before you feel comfortable leaving them together unsupervised. It's going to take time. And in this case, Pamela, the more time, the better. Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here and thanks for being a member here. I'm Teresa Chase, nice to see you. We're talking about timing. So when will something happen, or when will the right time be, or is it the right time to do? The topic of the newsletter is the right moment. And so it can also be like, how will I know when the moment is right? It can be about that too. Okay, right. You're bringing them in on a leash right now. So yeah, you're going to have to get them off leash. And it's going to take time. Okay, do not rush that one. Smile Soul 20. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Is it the right time to find love? You've been ready for love for a long, long time, and it's been making you kind of sad that it hasn't happened. Do I think that love is coming? I always have. Whenever it happens, I'm going to take credit for predicting it, but, Lord knows, I've been waiting for it as long as you have. Is it the right time to do more, to be more proactive to find love? Yes, 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 100 times yes. It is the right time to look for it. Yes. Okay, Clumsy Clairvoyance, thanks for being here. Thanks for renewing your membership. We really appreciate you. What is it time for more of in my life right now? Trusting yourself, confidence in yourself, putting yourself out there in ways that will build your practice and make your money. Yes, yes, yes. Karen Winkle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. How do I help myself become more confident that it is the right time to move forward with my big project? And the answer is you're never going to be confident. So you have to just do it. If you wait for confidence, you're going to be waiting forever. The confidence will come as you do it. That's the key. That's the key. Hey, Angelic Michelle. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. So I'm going to rephrase your question to make it within our paradigm for today. I think a romance is starting to move forward. Can we see if it is the right time for romance and if that romance is happening at this time? See how I did that? Yeah. what the cards show is defensiveness. And I don't know if that's you being defensive or the other person. For you, is it the right time in your life for love? Yes, now more than ever before. It is the right time for love for you. Is this the right thing at the right time? There has been so much wounding, whether that's yours or the other person's. There's been so much wounding in the past that it's hard to trust, and that becomes an issue. That becomes a problem. So the key here, now is the right time to try to make it work. Yes, yes, yes. How do you try to make it work? Patiently, and by, it's like taming taming a wild animal. You have to move very, very carefully. So you're going to have to be patient, but it is certainly the right time to try. Absolutely. Okay, Gemini Sun, so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being a member here. At what time will I finally stop letting my fears and anxieties hold me back? Man, that's a lifelong pursuit for a lot of us. And I would argue that you already have done some. That every day, every week, every month, every year, you get better and better with this. And so it's a work in progress constantly. Is there a time when it's just not going to be a thing? I think the thing is, that's not so much about a timing thing. It's about what are you going to do to make that happen? How do you do that? Is that therapy? Is it medication? Is it meditation? Is it magic? There are so many things you could do. Is it time to start doing those things? Oh, it's way past time. So I would say put this as more of a priority to really work on what you're going to do. Because if it was just as easy to say, I'm going to let this go, then none of us would have anxiety because we'd all say that. But saying it isn't enough. And so look at what it's going to take to really help you do that. And again, there's so many things. EMDR is helpful for some people. Classic therapy is helpful for some people. Medication is helpful for some people. Meditation, yoga, magic, all kinds of things can be helpful. And even some of those in concert, one with another. Is it time to explore that? Oh, hell yeah, it's past time. Angelic Michelle, thank you so much for using one of the members only emojis. Yay. Yay. Yeah, Nugget will take some time, Pamela, and it is better to err on the side of caution there because you don't want to bring up old trauma. Teresa Chase, thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being here. Is it the right time to reach out to someone I'm interested in? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely the right time. No promise that it's going to work, but now is a good time to do it. Claire C., thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. I need to return to traveling. I think May would be a good time. Am I correct? I like May and I like July. I like both of those as months for travel. You should travel in both. Hey, Raquel, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Angelic, not your wounds, but the other person's. Got it. Yolanda, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Okay, Yolanda, a timing question about her love life. Will she have someone new soon? And the answer is, it becomes increasingly hard to do, I think. I think you would have to really actively look at it. You'd have to look for it. You'd have to try to make it happen. And of course, you'd have to do it very carefully. So it's possible, but that one's entirely up to you. All right. From my perspective, I've answered every question here, but I know there's more y'all here, so get those questions in. Let me remind you. Oh, May for Costa Rica and July for Portugal. There you go, Claire. That's perfect. That's perfect. Let me remind you that we have Global Tarot Circle tonight. Grab your tarot cards and join us 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The link is already up. What is the right time for me to start looking for a relationship and love with lots of emojis? That's from Baby Cakes. Okay. Baby cakes, there is no time like the present. Do it. And I know, excuse me for saying this, but I know there's ways you feel like your life's a hot mess. But you know what? I'm going to be really honest. When I met my husband, who is now my husband of like 26 years, when I met him, my life was a hot mess. So even if you're not feeling ready, I think you should be open. I really do, baby cakes. I really, really do. Karen Winkle, it would just be nice to be able to feel confident about something in my life. Well, do it, and then you'll feel confident. Seriously. Raquel, is it the right time to start writing? I always have lots of thoughts and ideas, but I started writing this morning. Oh, Jackie, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'll go right back to you. Raquel, I love you as a writer. You're already an artist, and I think writing adds a whole new texture. And oh, yes. Yes. Very, very good. And you'll be surprised at where it will take you. Very exciting. Jackie Masters, I am so sorry. What is the right time to make life changes? Jackie, thank you for being here. And thank you for being a member here. And everyone, you know, scrolling and doing this at the same time is not the easiest thing. And so sometimes I miss people, and I'm so sorry when I do. But if I ever miss you, do exactly as Jackie did. Just tell me, and I'll get right to you. All right, Jackie. When is the right time to make life changes? Honestly, I feel like this summer, June, July, August, there will be a lot of opportunities coming that will allow for changes for you. Absolutely. All right. Yolanda, your answer is it's not a timing question. Your answer is, I don't think anything is naturally going to happen. You're going to have to make it happen, which means you're going to have to actively look for it. That's really the key. All right. Anyone else I missed? Anyone else here who has not yet asked a question? It is last call for readings, y'all. I want to remind you to like this video. If you're here and you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, and please do hit the button, the bell for notifications. Remember to join us tonight for Global Tarot Circle. The link is already up. You'll also see we have a link for 2 classes. Please do join us. And those of you who are local to me, we are having our Cards and Conversation Tarot meetup this coming Sunday, 4 p.m. at Panera in Palm City. I hope to see you there. All right, now tomorrow we do the Friday weekly wrap-up. I may not be here at the usual time, though. I may be a little late. So just keep your eye out for when I put the link up for that. Reason for that is I'm doing some work on getting things together for StarCon 2023. So I'll have some new announcements for that coming up very shortly. All right. I want to thank you all so much for being here. And again, if you have not received the Tarot Topics Weekly newsletter, the link to subscribe is right in the description. Go there. You can read the newsletter and make sure you hit the link to subscribe. And I'll hope to see you all tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, for Global Tarot Circle. Thank you all so very much.